Alrighty, welcome to This Week in Downhill. Yeah, there's a series of videos kind of covering just things that have happened in the downhill skateboarding community worldwide. Yeah, I talk about like videos that have come out, things that have happened with companies, things that are just, you know, general news within the skateboarding community. Everything I talk about, I'll have links to below in the description. So if there's something that interested you or something you want to check out further, or like any of the videos that I share, they've got all the links below. You just click on it, it'll take you right to where I'm sourcing my information from. Yeah, we'll start off with some videos. So the first video I wanted to mention was from Evan Toon. It's called Falls and Close Calls 2023. Yeah, I guess it's just like his Bails and Fails highlight reel for the year. I've always been sort of on the fence about, you know, fails and crash videos, because it's like, on one hand, it's quite entertaining to watch everyone falling over and crashing and stuff. I know a lot of people really like those kind of videos. But on the other hand, it's kind of like, I don't know, like just stresses me out. It's kind of cringe because it's like, oh, you know, you don't want to see someone actually get hurt. But you know, the videos, it's enjoyable. It is quite entertaining. It's funny. Evan always does a great job with his edits, and yeah, it's a good video. And if you're one of those people that enjoys watching people fail and crash, then you'll like this video too. But yeah, it doesn't look like anyone got too seriously hurt in the video, which makes me feel a little bit better about watching it. But yeah, it's a good video. Go check it out. The next video I wanted to mention was from ADTV, Auckland Downhill TV, down in New Zealand. Yeah, they haven't posted like a YouTube video in a while, so that was cool to see. They've got some new wheels from 88 Wheel Co., which are unreleased wheel, I guess prototype, pre-release wheels. He made like a really fun little edit with that, so that one's pretty cool. I always love seeing the guys back home skating. So yeah, just an enjoyable edit. It gives you an idea of some new wheels coming from 88 Wheel Co. soon. The next two videos were both by Luke Spud. I guess he's posting like weekly, and because the last time I did TWID was a Friday, and then now it's Monday, so he posted one on each weekend. But he's posted like a video part both for Diego Poncelet and Lars Troutwine. Both the videos are awesome. They're like quite cinematically different, like stylized to each skater. But yeah, just really high quality, great videos. It's cool to see. Last TWID we talked about Spud sort of focusing in on changing the YouTube channel and posting more consistently and stuff, and so these are sort of the first two videos since then, which both are just absolute bangers. Like both those guys are really great skaters. Diego obviously being like a racy, small, fast, like square lip setup, everything, just goes for the craziest, fastest line, whereas Lars is a much more flowy, freeridey rider, and like his board's probably like twice the length of Diego's or something. But yeah, both really good edits, and definitely go check those out if you're not already following Spud. Right, moving over into events. WDSC posted, you know, they're getting ready for their 2024 season, and the, I guess, first race that they're doing is going to be June 5th to 9th, is Erzincan. I think that was also in Turkey. That was the one that looked absolutely heinous. It had like the two roads next to each other, and they were racing down one, and there were clips of like guys racing down on the course while there was a car going the same speed in the other road right next to it, which just looked really sketchy. Yeah, so it's really interesting that they're going back to that track, and they're also having a free ride option, so you can go and just skate the road for fun, which is interesting because it was extremely fast. There was like a massive crack in the road. A lot of people got seriously injured, and they're like, yeah, let's go have a free ride there. But hey, whatever. If they thought it was successful, maybe it'll be good again. So that's WDSC starting their season off again in June. I guess we'll stay tuned to see who they invite to skate at that race. But yeah, that's that one. Baysessions is like a Instagram page for the Bay Area longboarders, which I believe is like the San Francisco Bay Area in California. And yeah, it looks like they just have a bunch of events planned for the year. I'll have all the different screenshots here I've gone and taken. But yeah, they're basically doing like an event every month, and then if you attend the events and you get a placing, you get a certain score correlated to your placing in the race or event or whatever, you know, the way it's scored. And then at the end of the year, they'll tally up everyone who entered and who got the most points, and they'll have like a winner based on that. So that's a really cool idea. They've got it all planned out for the whole year. Different people hosting different events in different towns in the Bay Area. Yeah, it just looks really cool. I mean, it's not like, you know, if you don't live there, you could attend because you could be in town at the same time for one of those things. because there's events every month for the whole year of 2024. So yeah, go check out Baysessions on Instagram. Obviously, like I'll have it linked below and everything. You can check it out. See if you're going to be in the area at any of those months or times. And yeah, just really cool to see like strong things in the scene of like people hosting events and planning them far out in advance. Like I think these are all sort of outlaw styled events. They're not like sanctioned closed road events. This is just smaller community kind of style things, which is really cool to see. And the last thing event related, which will sort of carry us over into community related stuff as well, is the I think this one's called the World Skate Games. There's so many right now, but the one that was Argentina in 2023 is now going to have Philippines and Italy this year. So the Philippines race is actually February 22nd to 25th, which is coming up pretty soon. Yeah, so that's going to be then. I can't remember. I've been trying to find the information. All I have is like the USA downhill skateboarding post for the Philippines one, and that's back from December. But there is a race in Philippines and there's another one in Italy for the World Skate Games. And this is the one which everyone around the world has been trying to qualify for. So to sort of jump us over into community related news, all the USA downhill team riders have been getting emails to say, hey, you've made it onto the team for the Philippines and Italy races this year. So that's really cool to see as we start moving forward, and obviously closer. February 22nd is only a month away. But we'll start seeing people from all around the world who's made the teams for their different countries and stuff, respectively. And then, yeah, we'll start finding out more information about the Italy race as well. So, yeah, exciting to see. The other thing in community-related news, I put it here, it's kind of video, but I think community-related, is Skatehouse Media has made a bit of a return. I guess on Instagram they said that they forgot the password or something like that. And I don't know the full story about the whole YouTube thing, but basically Skatehouse Media was a YouTube channel that just had, and I think they had a website and everything as well, just the best skaters together would go and make edits. This is, several years ago. I mean, maybe even a decade ago when they were making videos. It was when I was getting into skating 10 years ago. They were like the channel with the best skate videos and skate edits. For whatever reason, not all their videos are available, and so they've now posted what's called the archive. So there's a website now where you can watch all of their old videos, which is really cool. Like a lot of people who have been skating for a long time, these were the videos that we loved watching and grew up watching. For new skaters, it's going to be really cool to go and like do a deep dive into like what the skate scene was like, what setups everyone was riding, the kind of video styles everyone was making. But yeah, Skatehouse Media is just a huge thing community-wise, and cool to see that they're kind of back and they've got this like archive you can go back and look into, and they're back on Instagram. So maybe we'll see some new stuff from Skatehouse Media too, which would be pretty cool. Okay, in gear-related news, Aera Trucks has posted that they have some K3s and K4s available. He said like they're really rare and they're not going to make any more of them again, but I'm pretty sure he said that the last 3 times they re-released K3s and 4s, so who knows? But yeah, if you're a fan of the K3 or K4, then there's fresh ones. Looks like they're spaceable as well, so you can get like 154 to 174 millimeters, which is pretty cool. Yeah, supposedly there won't be any more again, but yeah, we'll see. Who knows? I think the K3s and 4s are kind of like that everyone knows is sort of the better of the Aera for freeride anyway. So he keeps making them. But yeah, if you're a fan of the K3 or 4, then go check them out. And the last thing I want to mention this week is that Rocket Longboards is doing like custom board sale at the moment. It's only going to be January 18th to 31st, so we're sort of in the middle of it now. But yeah, it looks like you can kind of order a deck and say, hey, I want to have it with this wheelbase option. So you can get maybe longer or maybe shorter. Or you can say, I want this board, but I want it to be a little bit wider, a little bit narrower. Which I believe Rocket is actually pretty flexible. Like you can actually ask them for that. If you email them before you order, you've always been able to sort of, make some changes to boards, which is actually something really cool. But they'll often, upcharge you for the different changes that you make. But it looks like they have a sale on now, so some changes are just included. You can just get them for the price of the board, which is really cool. And they also have the variety of colors. Most of the time Rocket just come in that standard black color, but you can also get them in a couple of different colors now too. So yeah, that's just like a limited time thing. I'll have all the information, you can go check it out. If you've been thinking about getting a Rocket board, this would be a really great time to do it because you could just tweak it a little bit more to your preferences. But yeah, that's cool to see. So yeah, that was this week in downhill. As always, if I missed anything that you think was worth sharing that happened in the past week or so, chuck it in the comments below. I'm sure other people will see it that way. if you have anything in the next week or so that you think should be included, or you just see something and think, hey, that guy should put that thing on his videos that he makes, then feel free to send it to me. You could always check in the comments or find me on Instagram and send me a message. Yeah, I just want to say thanks. A lot of people have been sending me some stuff lately, which is really helpful. It is just me doing these on my own, and I just sort of scroll through my phone on Instagram until I see stuff that I think's worth sharing. So yeah, it's really helpful when people do send me stuff or just tag me in things on Instagram. It helps a lot. But yeah, everything I talked about will be in the link below. You can go check it out further from there. And yeah, if these videos are helpful, consider subscribing to stay in touch. I'm trying to do these weekly this year. That's my intention, is to try and maintain a weekly video because I think it's helpful. I think it's useful. It sounds like people are finding it helpful and useful too, which is the goal. So yeah, thanks for watching.